Well, good morning and welcome back to CityLine. As you saw from the wide shot, I have the powerhouse on the couch right now. We're already solving all of Tacoma's problems, and so we'll tell you later about that. Please join me on behalf of the Tacoma Historical Society in welcoming Holland Cohen. And I apologize for calling you by your husband's name. Boy, whew, you are the co-chair of the Destiny Dinner and an amazing woman. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, this was the first day of school. You opted to be here, got up, got your kids ready, and then Lauren took them to school. So thank you so much from one mother to another. That's a huge sacrifice to be on the couch on your kid's first day of school. Poof. This woman, Mayor Victoria Woodards, welcome back to CityLine.
Nice to be here.
It's great to have you here, and you let me call you Victoria, and I thank you
please.
so much for all of that. All right, let's get into this, because this is going to be it is a rockin' dinner. First off, what do we need to know about the Tacoma Historical Society Museum dinner?
Okay, our Destiny Dinner, it's our annual biggest fundraiser. It is on September 14th, so in 2 Saturdays from now. It's at the UPS Memorial Fieldhouse at 5 p.m. It's going to be a wonderful event celebrating the 19th Amendment's centennial. Yeah.
Absolutely. And there are some, in addition to the action-packed agenda that's happening that night, there are some incredible women that are being honored. So let's talk about, first off, what is the Star of Destiny Award?
So it's an award that we give, and typically it's only 2 awards that we give out. And this year we thought it would be really impactful and meaningful to honor 2 women in different categories, living legends and one who has actually passed, women who are doing hard work, who are our age, and then younger women. And so we have 2 women in each category that we're honoring. And we just want to make sure to shine the light on their work, especially the youngest women, to make sure that they know we're behind them, supporting them in their leadership as they move forward.
Well, yeah, and it's also a really important time as you honor those who have blazed the trail, you know, who have blazed the path for women like us.
Yes.
That younger women see what's possible and know that they're in that track. They can continue to rise and reach, you know, give back to the community the same way the women that we are honoring as legends.
Absolutely, the shoulders we stand on.
Absolutely.
We have some pictures of these Star of Destiny recipients. So we're going to roll these pictures and we're going to announce who they are.
Yes.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Yes, so this is Stella Keating, and she and her mom are both powerhouses in our community.
I have a Mayor's Youth Task Force because of Stella Keating.
She's amazing.
Yes.
Yes, Teresa Panhosley. She's been such a great leader, Korean Women's Association. And I also have the pleasure of serving on the Communities and Schools Board with her as well. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dolores Silas, the first African-American woman to serve on the city council. But I love that picture of her. You will not see that woman without a hat. And she's one of those quiet trailblazers. Like, unless you know her, you have no idea of all the things she's done here in this city. So it's a real honor to be able to highlight her this year.
That.
Yes, Nadine Gibson, she goes to Annie Wright.
She goes to Annie Wright. She's a part of the Mayor's Youth Task Force, a force to be reckoned with. When I met her, when she told me she was 13 years old, I was blown away. She is smart as a whip, and I think remember that face.
That's right.
Remember that face. Oh. Dr. Karen Vial. Look, I just made her a doctor, but Karen, our beloved Karen Vial, first woman mayor in the city of Tacoma, a school board member. You talk about somebody that we should honor in terms of blazing the trail for women. That was a woman who unapologetically fought for what she believed in.
She just passed on.
Yeah, she did. And Pat McCarthy.
Yes.
Our own state auditor, county auditor, county executive. What do we say about Pat? But not only is Pat a public official. She's a great woman who's raised an amazing family.
Yes, she has.
And so she's been able to have her cake and eat it too. And she's been very successful. So looking forward to honoring her.
I love that. Oh my goodness. So it takes a village to make this dinner come together, because this has a different theme to it. It's different. And tell us why, Holland.
Yes, so we're celebrating the centennial of the passage of the 19th Amendment, and we had the idea to bring together a large group of women, stay-at-home moms, leaders in our community, whether they be business leaders, elected officials, and all of these women have come together to plan this event, much like women came together to get the 19th Amendment passed.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
And I really want to commend Holland and her work for doing that, because normally you have an internal team, right? You have a board and a group who puts the dinner together, but she really went out of her way to open the doors for women who may not have necessarily even been involved in ever planning an event, let alone getting involved with the Historical Society. Yes. So to get so many women, and I've been to one of those meetings, we sat around in her house, there were like 25 women from all different walks of life and from all different ethnic backgrounds and other backgrounds. And it was just an amazing group of women who said, yeah, we want to do this.
Absolutely.
And so I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at all the women who were behind it, at how different the dinner is this year with choirs and entertainment. So I'm honored to be the honorary chair. So
there we go.
She's done an amazing job.
She has done an amazing
Absolutely.
job. Let's chat about one of the silent auction items that is an opportunity to spend some time with powerful women. Tell us about that.
Yes, so we cooked up this idea that wouldn't it be great to share a meal with our local elected leaders and some who are just leaders in our community. And so it's going to pop up during the event, and we have the pleasure of our mayor. She's going to participate in this meal. We have Speaker-elect Jenkins, who will also be participating. Laura Mahalik, an amazing trailblazer herself. And who? I think
Jackie Flowers.
Oh yes, Jackie Flowers.
The first executive director female at Tacoma Public Utilities.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have one more that we're not going to talk about. She's
Yes.
kind of a surprise.
She'll be a surprise.
We'll put her in there, absolutely. So, if somebody would like to attend the dinner,
Yes.
what do we say to them?
Okay, you can go to tacomahistory.org and click on the link for the Destiny Dinner. You can also go to our Facebook page. Right now, the event is sold out, but you can be added to our wait list. And as we have any openings come up, we will move people to be seated.
I love that. I love that. Let's talk about who we need to thank.
Yes.
Because I know I've been on the mailing list. I see everybody on there, and it just blows my mind, the generosity. So who do we need to thank?
Oh, yeah, but because, I mean, it's important to support the Historical Society, right? We can't know where we're going until we understand where we've been. And so the fact that all of these companies and organizations have jumped on to be a part of this celebration to educate our community, I think is so important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's been such a great team effort with all of us using our resources to find great sponsors. The University of Puget Sound has been so wonderful. They provided their staff and all of their equipment, their tables. We're going to use their catering. It's fabulous catering. Their food is amazing.
Food. Yes, it is.
It's impeccable. We have Point Reston as a sponsor. We have Thompson Consulting Group. We have Verizon, the City of Tacoma, McMinimans. They have stepped in with some really wonderful stays that we also will have available on the raffle, but they've also given money. And then we have Puget Sound Energy also as one of our larger sponsors. So we've been very lucky. And then when it comes to the women who have been really the backbone of this, Jeannie Jefferson has been huge, helping me chair this event. Farron Johnson with Greater Tacoma Community Foundation. Lynetta Cunningham, she's with Teamwork and serves on a board with me. So we are all lifting each other up to make this event really an amazing time.
I have to say, I mean, when I see all of the work that's been put into this, it is women at their finest and at their most natural state. That's what we do. We multitask. As the Dalai Lama has always said, you want to see change, you bring a group of women together.
And it will happen.
And it does happen. Last few minutes here for both of you. What message do you want to give to women and today's youth when they leave this dinner? What do you want them to walk away with? Victoria, let's start with you first.
No, that's a great question, Amanda. And I think it's not super complicated for me. I think, number one, I want them to walk away understanding what women fought for, how women came together to make everything that we have today possible. But also, we can't rest on our laurels. That together, if we work together, there's still more change that needs to happen for women. You know, pay equity. I mean, the list is long, but if we band together and work together, we can continue to fix, I'd say, all of the world's problems. One of my favorite quotes is by Coretta Scott King, and I may not get it exactly right, but it says, if the soul of a nation is to be saved, it's up to you.
There we go. Oh, beautifully said. Miss Holland.
Yes. For me, I want people to leave feeling empowered, inspired, and not just the women in the room. I want the men in the room to really pay attention and realize that they can use their privilege to elevate everyone. But just like Victoria said, when women come together, like you said, we can make amazing things happen. So I want people to feel empowered.
Absolutely. One of my favorite quotes, and I say it a lot on my Facebook page, and that is from former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright. And she says, there is a special place in HELL for women who don't support women. And that's what it gets down to. We're all in this together.
Absolutely.
That 19th Amendment would not have happened unless those women hit the streets and put their life on the line. So
Absolutely.
I want to say thank you to both of you for being here, for all the great work that you have done, and I will see you at the dinner.
Yes.
See you then.
Oh, and wear white.
And wear
all
white.
women are
That's
wearing
right.
white.
Good. Got the memo.
Got it. When we come back, the Parking Technical Advisory Group will be here to talk about some of the changes happening within their organization. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.